not to fall in love with potential.
Yes.
Let me stick to that. Let me just finish this glass.
If I'm talking about Jesus Christ, I'll go to Louis. If I'm talking about mine, I'll go to Rachel. And then if I'm talking about life, I'll go to Stephanie.
Yeah,
no weapons formed against our precious family. This family, if you have bad spirit, bad mind,
you in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
We send you back to the sender.
Back to the sender. Hey guys, my name is Brenjxo. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Today I have my cousins and today we're gonna just chit chat. I'm gonna ask them a couple questions. We're gonna talk about family and all that fun stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna get them to introduce themselves. So you can go ahead, state your name if you want to shout out your Instagram handle. Go ahead, Lou.
My name is Louise. I'm the middle child. And my Instagram is It's Lou with 2 O's.
My name is Rachel. I'm the last born, and my Instagram handle is NRACHELLE. Period 8.
My name is Stephanie. You can call me Steph. I prefer Steph.
This one right here.
Oh Lord.
Oh, that's annoying, eh?
Yo,
this one
annoying. I'm
this
not
one,
annoying.
No, what I love about Lou is the fact that like you have such like your spirit is so
pure.
kind, it's so pure, it's so
She's
like when I think of your spirit, I think of yellow, like
yeah.
like, I just think of like
Bright.
happiness, like bright. You know what I mean? Like there's no darkness to you. You know what I mean? Like you're naturally like a yellow person. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? No, seriously, right?
Yeah.
Stephanie. When I think about Stephanie, I just think of like
Starting so hard.
Mother Teresa, but like. But I'll explain her. A modern Mother Teresa, because she's such a caring, like you're honestly the most genuine, kind-hearted people. Like from the heart, like there's really like people like you, like to actually be a genuine pure person. There's like 99.9% of people, and like that's you. You care, like I feel like you feel the feels for people. Like if someone's going through it, you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're actually so genuine stuff. Her, she's so determined, so hardworking. Like you're a boss babe. Like she's so like she's a go-getter. Like you like she's my younger cousin.
No, but it's true though. I'm cracking.
Like honestly, she's my younger cousin, but I told you this before. Like I actually look up to you in a way. Like you know what I mean? Like you're very admirable.
My cousin Brenda, transparent. And you know, that's one trait that like I believe I have too as well. So when I see somebody else have it, it just admires me a lot because it takes a lot for you to be a real person and to tell it what it is and to also be vulnerable and show sides of you that, you know, some people may judge and you know you just don't care because up in the day you're using your story to help people. So I love the transparency. You see it in her YouTube videos and you also see her have transparency in person. There's some YouTubers out there that they're not the same in person, but let me tell you, my cousin,
she's literally
the same way.
She's actually silly.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm actually like
silly, knowledgeable, all that same stuff you guys see on YouTube. So
thank you. Okay. I love my family. My family's amazing people.
I love them too.
Like thank our grandpa and grandma for
rest in
combining as
peace.
one.
Rest in peace,
Rest in
Anna
peace.
Adu and Godfrey Osei.
Exactly. Like they created our parents who are like, and also to let's speak on our family. Like you know what I mean? Like we all love each other, but like our parents. Oh,
why you do that?
Yo, they're extra. They're extra. Yo,
that's hard.
We love them.
Say, Bobby,
Like Auntie Nania says it, she could be like, oh, that's how you're doing me. So
I love them, but they're extra.
Oh
But
my
I love
God.
you have to meet them to understand what we're talking
Yeah.
about. Like,
Please,
Yeah.
don't give your mom this.
listen,
My mom will buy
Listen.
these and divide it to me.
Listen.
Like, Brenda, take it to my mom.
Listen.
Her mom will make kinky, bring it all the way.
As if we can't come get
my mom will like. It's funny because
Every time they come
every
here, they
time.
always pack bags to give each other.
bags. Like I feel like they go through the joys every time one is coming to one. So empty things. Like my mom's like, don't forget this, don't forget that. My mom like.
But you know
it's
the funny
crazy.
part is like we're laughing about that, but we're gonna be doing that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing
Yeah.
that.
Oh, bye,
yeah.
we're back.
Okay. Hi Auntie. Hi Auntie. How are you?
Good. What is this? Pictures?
No,
We're recording.
We're
a video.
making a video right now.
For movies?
For YouTube.
What are they saying?
We're just talking about family
Yes.
and life.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you have to say?
You want to come in?
You have anything to say about family?
Yeah, nice but family. Beautiful girls.
Yeah.
No,
What's
any
your
advice?
advice about families?
Any advice about family?
Family is very important.
Come closer, we can't hear you.
Come, let her sit.
Or do you want
Here,
to
come take this spot, lady.
Yeah, Rachel,
come.
The lady just came.
By
back
the
from
way,
work
we
and
have
she's-
my aunt who has decided to come into the video. A special guest. Okay. This has taken a turn for who knows.
Yes.
So
I'm
auntie.
home now.
She's like, we're home now.
Yeah.
So this is my lovely aunt that I love so much.
Family is whereby, like, even if you need prayers, they all support you
Yeah.
to pray so that everything you ask Him from God will just pop like that. And God will just listen to you.
Yeah.
So I thank God that everybody should have a family.
Absolutely.
Even if they are not from your blood, and like, even you
Is
can
your family? We talk the same way.
Yeah, because we
You
literally
said
said
the
this
same
and she's
far
saying the
away.
same thing.
person to be your family, and that person can even help you, be there for you, and support you, and care for you, and always remember you in everything you're doing.
Amen.
So I cherish family,
Yeah.
and this is family.
And this is family.
I'm leaving now so the rest of these beautiful girls can continue for you to know more about family.
Yes. Thank you, Auntie.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Amazing. Okay, guys, so let's get into it. So I'm gonna ask you guys a couple questions. This is a good one for you guys, okay? Okay, this one is, if you could ask me anything and have me answer truthfully, what would it be?
Who's your favorite cousin? You say your
Definitely.
answer.
Be honest.
No, it's
It's definitely me.
It's
This is
definitely
tough.
I think it's kind of be still. Me and Brenda have like a wavelength.
What?
This is a hard one. This is hard for me to answer because I feel like with each and every single one of you, I have like there's a piece of you. Like for example, Louise, you're like, and I can be like that too. Me and her connect when it comes to guys and how we act and like, you know what I mean. And then Stephanie, I like you because like you're, you know what I mean. Like it's deep. It's I could be deep with, you know what I mean. It's different, right?
Yeah.
So I don't have a
So what's the
favorite.
answer?
I don't have a
If you
favorite.
had to just choose one, just so we won't get offended.
Oh my God.
You're acting like a mom.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you. If I answer, you guys have to answer who's your favorite sister.
Wait.
Oh,
shit.
you want to
Okay.
start?
Problem.
What happened?
No, the same way, okay?
Fine.
Oh my God, this is hard. Who's my favorite cousin? Oh my God.
It's definitely me. Just say me, okay?
And I know if I don't say Stephanie, she's gonna feel away, huh?
She knows she wants to say Louise.
Stephanie's ready to feel away.
I'm not ready to feel
The way
away.
she do, she's knowing she's planting.
She knows she wants
This
to
guy,
say
know when the
Louise.
camera turns off.
Okay.
Wahala.
I'm gonna say Stephanie only because.
What?
Wait, hold. Only because like I've connected with him from like, you know what I'm saying? From young, like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I love
true,
you
yeah.
equally.
You guys fought each other when we were younger.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember that
Anyways.
story either.
Anyways, so I'm gonna ask you each one of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask each one of them who is their favorite sister.
Yeah.
So Rachel, who's your favorite sister and why?
It's Louise.
My favorite sister would
It's
have to
Louise.
definitely.
Stephanie, don't answer.
It is,
Don't
though.
answer.
She calls Louise more
No,
than she
so let her
calls me.
answer. Let her
It's
answer.
Louise.
So that's kind of funny that she's claiming that because my answer was actually gonna be Stephanie.
Why when it's gonna be me?
You guys,
Although I don't-
get along with each other.
Although I don't call my sister as much as I call Louise, and I get it, guys, we're in the same household, but you know when we're out and stuff.
No, we still call each
My
other when we're in the
sister
same room.
Stephanie, I see her obviously like.
So
she's
which
a-
one is your favorite?
They
Your
get
favorite?
along
favorite?
more. They
I would
play
say Stephanie
music
just
and
because
everything.
we have more things in common.
Okay.
Yeah, we have more things in common. Like, you know, that's my turn up sister. That's my dancing sister. That's my, you know, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Stephanie, who's
Wow.
your favorite sister out of all of them?
It depends on the day.
No. Okay. For the most things, if you were to do an average.
She wants to say me.
I actually want to get offended, so you can just say Lou.
No, it's not that. Rachel is my favorite in terms of.
So if you have to pick one, you can.
No, in terms of if I want someone to go and fight.
Like,
man.
no, this
You
one,
want to hype
this
man?
one here.
Right, babe?
She's the youngest
Louise
one.
is my favorite because in terms of being my voice of reasoning.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're both my favorite, but it depends on the situation.
She gets a balance. You
Yeah.
want a hype man? Come to
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
You want voice of reason? Go to
Louise.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's hard. Like
Yeah.
each one of you, there's certain parts that I'll come to you for, like, and then come to her for, and then come to you. Like if I'm talking about Jesus Christ, I'll go to Louise. If I'm talking about mine, I'll go to Rachel. And then if I'm talking about life, I'll go to Stephanie.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
no,
can't really.
that's fair. That's
Okay.
fair.
What is the best relationship advice someone has ever given you?
Find someone that brings you the most inner peace. Because if you're not with someone that's going to bring you peace, then you're always going to have a problem. You're always going to be in bed thinking like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Don't string along someone that you know you're not going to see a future with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with,
Yeah.
they're definitely going to start, like, you know, they're going to,
Yeah.
like, you're going to see them
Yeah.
go farther in that relationship
Yeah.
than they did wasting your time, right?
It's kind of like the situation where somebody would be like, but he said he wasn't ready for a relationship. How is he in a relationship already, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No one has given me good advice yet.
Oh! No one has given you good advice.
No.
For me, one thing that good advice that I got was actually from my sister.
Uh-huh.
And it was just basically to, you know, never chase and allow the guy to lead. I
Oh,
think
never chase the guy?
Yeah, never chase, which is obviously like common sense. But you know, sometimes there's guys out there that actually want girls to kind of put in the work, you know, and to see them kind of initiate. Some guys like that; it turns them on.
So for me, it would be not to fall in love with potential.
Yes.
But oftentimes-
Let me stick to that. Let me just finish this glass.
One more time.
2 more times.
3 more times.
So yeah, not to fall in love with potential, because oftentimes I feel like as a woman we meet somebody and it's like he's good, but honestly he seems like the kind of guy that I see potential in him, right? But it's like potential, we all have potential to be somebody, right?
But you have to be an active,
you know what I'm saying? Because we're waiting on potential. Sometimes potential may never come, right? And before you know it, you're waiting on potential, and potential is nothing, and you're stuck because you're still waiting on hope and potential.
You cannot fix the men out there, okay?
No, that's a good one.
Onto the potential is sometimes we think, oh, well, we can help them reach that, you know, reach the reality that we see them showing in the future, and that happens to allow us to try to fix them, you know, make them into the man that they're supposed to be, but that's not our responsibility. We should be building ourselves as women, and the man should be building themselves separately, and we come together as one. Because when you don't do that, it's just mix up Wahala and, you know,
Wahala.
and you know what sucks too? It's always a Nigerian man. That always been
Bye-bye.
It's okay.
Hey, they're nice.
Basically, we can
You're
be
gonna
friends.
offend a lot of Niger brothers.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Sorry if you're a Niger. and
Yo,
you're watching this.
actually, yeah. Okay, I'm not.
No,
yeah,
you
say
can't
with
take
your
it back.
chest.
You said what you
Say
said.
it with your chest.
Okay, I'm saying with my chest. Ghana man, I love you guys.
Okay, so she wants the Ghanaians.
She loves you guys.
For me, it would be a deal breaker would probably be not like someone that's not ambitious, doesn't have goals for themselves. People that are just comfortable with life. We all get comfortable, but like you have to want more for yourself.
Bless my
She
hands,
cooked me
you
a
know?
bomb meal, by the way. She made some chicken, some mac and cheese, some waffles.
Whatever we put our minds, our hands, you know, from prayers, everything. God has been blessing us. So like we're all blessed.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
I just want to mention too. That's like her saying all that is not even to like boast.
No,
That
no.
is just to show God's
It's
glory.
a testimony.
It's a testimony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a testimony. And like
Absolutely.
obviously like things that come to us not easy.
Yeah.
We'll go through our trials or tribulations. We're
Right,
gonna go through like times where we're crying.
Yeah.
But one thing I know for a fact is that we always go to each other, and the
Absolutely.
first thing we always say is what? Pray.
Yeah,
One thing
absolutely.
we always say, have faith. Our family is honestly important.
Yeah.
Because during this time, you need family. You know, you
Absolutely.
need friends. It's so easy to go into depression. Actually,
tough.
blessed. We're blessed to
It's
have
tough.
our parents. We're blessed to have our siblings. This definitely shows, like, you know, family is. Besides God, you also need family. You need love.
You need it, because like I could say they've been like their parents have been through. They've been through what the hell? I could definitely say that my cousins and my aunt and my uncle, they've been there for me, my mom, when we needed them the most. They always show up, and it's like it's nice to know that I have. You know what I mean? Like family is family, but like I have family. You know what I mean? Like anybody can have family, but it's just a different level of familyness. That's not even a word. But you know what I mean? So I just love them and I appreciate them so much. And I hope that if you're watching this, if you're not close with your family, that's okay.
Go call them.
You know? Because families do go through things, but at the end of the day, you need your family. Like, you need them to be there for you through thick and through thin, through whatever it is. So I just want to say, if you're not close with your family, that's okay. But it never hurts to, you know, give them a phone call, see how they're doing, check up on them, because family is really all you got at the end of the day, right?
And even if you don't have family, like, reach out to your community, friends, and all that. It's really important for you to stay in touch with people who can keep your spirits up, right? You can't really be in your head and in your thoughts, because that's just going to drive you.
So that's it for today. Okay, guys, so before we leave, do you guys have anything to say? I'm gonna go, you know, one by one, say your last final words before we sign off for today. Lou, do you want to say anything?
I'm going last.
Okay. Rachel, do you want to say anything before you sign off?
I just want to say it was lovely being on your YouTube, and, you know, guys, keep supporting her. She's gonna have great content coming, so support.
That's right.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
And make sure you like,
But you
comment,
said you were
and
going last,
subscribe.
Right? That's how.
You said you were going last week. But yeah, you say that for you. Say.
I'll do the end.
You have anything to just tell advice? Anything you want to share? Anything you want to say to them?
Just love, show love, you know, say hi to your next door neighbors. When you go to the grocery store, just smile. Smiling goes a long way. When you go for a walk, smile. Just say hi to people, because you don't know how that is going to make someone's day, right? So just be kind, be nice, and just love within.
Yeah, absolutely. That was beautiful.
And don't you guys forget to like,
comment, and subscribe. And we will see you in my next
video.
Wow, you did good. That's what you're supposed to say. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say how, like, you did good.